We certainly have elevated risk around the province this year. We're seeing the high snowpack. The snow levels that we've got right now are unusually high.
That's because it hasn't been warm enough, not like it usually is, to melt the snow at the expected pace. Normally, by this point of the year, he says half the snowpack is melted. This year, only 20% is.
Probably something that we see once every decade or so. So last time we've had similar conditions was back in 2012.
So if the temperatures rise or if the rains are substantial, the rivers will flood. The concern in Metro Vancouver is the Fraser, but they say this is different than what happened last fall.
Have more concern over larger river systems, and they take weeks to build to their seasonal peak. In comparison to the fall, where we saw a very short duration, intense rainstorm driving up both local streams as well as overwhelming the capacity of those river channels.
That slower build means time to react if it happens and time to prepare before it does.
Emergency Management BC has been pre-positioning flood mitigation assets across the province. And this includes sandbags and sandbag machines, tiger dams, and gabions.
He says people in flood risk regions should be ready too. 300 people are already evacuated in the Terrace area. You need to have a go bag and a plan, including a place to go if you have to. With COVID restrictions over, he says evacuation locations are more challenging.
A lot more commercial accommodations being filled, including public facilities and venues that would have been absent or more vacant last year or last season.
Make room, he says, for those who don't have friends and family to take them in. And you need to keep a close eye on weather forecasts, alerts, and direction from local authorities.
There's nothing imminent that we're seeing in terms of things like the Fraser River, but we know that the next few weeks is going to be that critical window of time.
Liza Yuzda, City News.